Hey team, we're going to do a little walkthrough of this lesson for grade 4, the tour of the Southwest. All right, so starting off, I'm going to jump into present mode so I can walk through the lesson and see all of the information. Your goal this week is that you can identify the key features of the Southwest and how it has changed over time. Your driving question is, how has geography and history shaped life in the Southwest? This is a Google tour, Google slideshow. It's a tour of the Southwest. It will take you through all of the places that are on the virtual field trip. There's a lot of information inside of there that you're going to get when you read through and listen to the information that is shared with you. I will tell you that I think it's really important that, especially for the Southwest, that when we get to the next slide, you go on the virtual tour yourself. There is a lot of cool things to see and do. So if I jump to slide 3, here's my instruction. This region has big caverns, a big canyon, a big Capitol building, and a big dam. This region can also be described as hot and dry. Much of the Southwest is desert. Plants, animals, and people all have to adapt to its hot, dry climate to survive. Over time, the way people adapt to the desert has changed. The Navajos came here hundreds of years ago. They adapted by learning how to grow corn and raise sheep. People coming here today adapt in different ways. They use air conditioning, aqueducts, and automobiles to help them survive. The last word they may choose to describe this region is beautiful. Many believe that places like Monument Valley, the Grand Canyon, and Carlsbad Caverns all seem beautiful. And then, of course, right here, this is going to be the link to the Google Earth presentation tour. And then here's your activity. After taking the Google tour of the Southwest region, use the images on the perimeter of the page and move them to their approximate location on the map below. You will need to resize the images to make them fit on the map. So here are the images that you're looking at, and they're all labeled right here. Guthrie, Oklahoma, Monument Valley, the Grand Canyon, the Hoover Dam, Phoenix, Arizona, Carlsbad Caverns, El Paso, Texas, and Ciudad Juarez. Then the Alamo, which is in San Antonio, and then Austin, Texas. So this map right here is the one that you will use when you do your labeling. And I'll show you that in a second. This activity page is just directions. There's nothing you have to do on this page. It's just the directions about what you're going to do to show what you know about the Southwest. So these directions are right here. You're going to be writing a letter. Make your letter at least one page, write a draft, then reread it, make any necessary corrections, and then type your final draft. So all of the typing is all going to be done here on this page. So you click here to begin your letter. And this is just a review of the things that we're asking you to include. The date, a greeting, dear Anna, dear Nana, an introduction that gives the description of the Southwest. The Southwest includes 4 states, whatever you want to say about it. And then 3 places that you visited. Try to use some details. It's really a fascinating tour. And then your last slide is obviously some additional information if you wanted to know and learn more. This is like a whole TV show where they go into Carlsbad Caverns, a brief history of the Grand Canyon, history of the Alamo, deconstructing history where they take apart and give you some more information about how the Hoover Dam was built, more information about the Grand Canyon, and then just an overview of Monument Valley and some of those other landscapes that you will see. So I'm going to exit my present mode, and I'm going to jump into this activity page here. And yes, as we've done in the past, you are going to need you are going to look at the image. You're going to identify what it is from the tour that we went on. So from here's the tour, or maybe you have it from, you remember it from watching the video. But what you will do is you're going to identify this as the Hoover Dam, and you know it's right there. So we are going to resize it and then place it on the map in its relative location. So we're just making certain that we understand where these curious locations are. And look carefully so you can try to figure out what is what. Some of these, like these cities, might be trickier. I guess I would look carefully at the landscape and the size of the buildings to figure out which one may be Phoenix and which one may be El Paso. So you'll resize, you'll drag them, you'll place them in their relative locations, and then you'll share your experience in this letter that you write, and you'll be able to type the entire letter just in this space right here. Again, if you're inserting an image for your letter, remember you can just choose insert, and you can do image, search the web, and then when that box pops up, you can type Grand Canyon if that is the image you wanted to search. Or obviously, you could just copy and paste an image from here and then just copy it and then move it to this page and paste it and then resize it and add it as part of your letter. By the time you are done with all of this lesson and all of the activities, remember your goal is that you can identify key features of the Southwest and how it has changed over time. All right, good luck with this. Work hard, enjoy, and have fun on that tour of the Southwest.